Okay, so we have this one right here. This will be for just missing children, missing people in general. Missing people, missing children, missing people. That's an organization too. So we're going to deal with that right here with this one. If you have a missing child out there, a missing person out there, maybe God can put something in the storyline to help lead you to your loved one. I don't know. Okay? These are love cards. Let's just flip. Universal. Let me move over a little bit so I can grab some more cards. Bear with me. Wiggle them up. Let's go ready. Okay, now I'm going to take a batch. We'll take a batch. Let's see, this is a batch right here. Let's just see. So, thank you, Lord. Thank you, universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What time is it, Lord? What time is it? What time is it? Oh, yeah. Oh, 9:28. Today the 17th. Okay. First card is what? First card is Aries. Why? Okay, maybe some kind of way somebody talking to a leader of the missing persons organization or anything like that, or might be a mother or father, or just an Aries in general. They consider leaders. Okay. When you complain about your ex, you feed that person power. So you might be complaining to a parent or about your ex, period. Some kind of way. Let's flow. You got to embrace nature. How much would it take for you to leave? God's saying. So it says right here that you absorbed. Someone was promiscuous. Somebody was loose. And you was knowing the person was loose. Okay, but you know the truths about this person, and you had to come in your defense, or the person came in this person's defense. We got a sale that's going to conclude online. So we have somebody put somebody out, and it was heartbreaking. So putting out usually is the death card, but it could be somebody put somebody out at a house. I can put it that way. Let's just flow a little. Oh my, I got a death card behind it though. I don't know. This is probably the real death. Because it's a death card. This card here, but look what's coming behind it. It says the word death on me. So let's just flow for a minute. Let's see something. Wait a minute. Death of anything that does not serve you. Something had to come. Death had to come to a relationship that of anything. I'm so sorry about that. That kills your hopes and emotion. He was wondering who he was. I can't be ashamed of what is true. The person was unhealthy. So we have, I'm going to take this first row as, wait a minute. I'm going to take that first row as maybe somebody did something to somebody relative that's missing. I don't know something about how this one is. Let's flow. We got an Aries. Somebody act like an Aries. Somebody's an ex. When you complain about your ex, you feed that person power. We might have somebody who that ex, they was complaining about a lot, and this person probably had a lot of power, right? But how the person didn't leave or needed to leave, right? So it says right here, this person absorbed that the person was promiscuous, and knowing that the person was loose, that person was loose. But they mentioned it maybe to that person because they knew the truth, but that person came to his defense, right? And it was some kind of online sale or something happened some kind of way, but it was heartbreaking that this person put the person out because of death of anything that did not serve this person. This person had to bring a death to it. A relationship with anything that kills the emotions, a death had to come to it because this person was wondering who the person was, and the person could not be ashamed of what was true. Because this person was unhealthy for this person, but she was keeping her mouth shut and not talking. So this could be where somebody actually killed someone right here. death came to. It's the death card back to back. It might have been a lady who was talking and complaining about to her guy because he was loose and they was fussing, and after a while he did what he did to her. It could be something like that. Let me sit this there. It feels like that to me. Let's go. Let's just go for a minute. Because it's about missing people, missing children, missing people. Okay, somebody need to wean themselves from some kind of social skill. Okay, the stalking had to end. Follow me? Somebody was stalking someone. The stalking had to end. It could go with that first one I just said, because the man might have told the lady, try me. Don't try me. Anything like that. Let's just flow a little bit here. Okay, so we have limits were sky high for this young lady. I felt a lady. On Monday, maybe a Saturday. Because this man wasn't no cleaner than she was. And covering up wouldn't work because she was keeping her mouth shut. Because he saw her plenty of times. Because some kind of way she was marveling at the candlelight love where he was. Okay, it says right here that a good fortune. Is it you? Was he her good fortune? Because it says he guilty, right? But she guilty also of loving this person. Because she was saying she was done. But he's saying we true friends. She just needed to say it, that she wanted to be secure. Camp is a bleep. So wherever she is living. Because she had to downsize because she was having fear drops about downsizing, because she wanted positive vibes. She wanted this person to marry her. But some kind of way it wasn't working. And it says right here that she was going to go to another city, country, state, county, or whatever. And she said bye-bye to this man. So, the reason I love you. She is going to show the reason why she loved him, or he was going to show it. She had to fill her spirit with a clear vision. God told her, the female, between 9 o'clock a.m. and 9:30 p.m. And revamp. Because she had to do stuff all night, all day, or whatever, as far as some job, to work out something, to make it where she can kind of get herself in a position where she won't had to depend on this man, I guess, right? A margin. She put a margin between her and this guy because she is confused. So it says right here that she is dealing with a social club, an agency, or anything like that where you had to get money from. Right? So she had to, this man had to filter it because he didn't know how to treat her. Are you coming for me? You are mine, never forget that. So this man, he feel like she is, and she need not forget that. Morally, this man know that he needed to treat her different than what he did, because it was time for her to see that she's battling with this man. So we got twin. This could be her twin flame, or it could be where she a twin. He could have a twin. She might have twin boys, twin girls, anything like that. Or we might have some twins that's missing. Or we might have girls that's missing, boys and girls missing, twin boys and twin girls missing. Some kind of way she might be dealing with her scarf. She gonna put on the door frame. But it was a tablespoon of char between her and this person, her guy. She was stunning. So she was. So we have right here, it's never too much sugar when it comes in a form of romance. I forgot what lonely meant. So that right there is, I forgot what lonely meant. After a while she got lonely. But the romance will come from this man. Because when it's down, she needed this man to help her be her. Okay, so it says she had to check her mind because she wanted to be secure. So she had to focus on her journey, God says. Because this is her person. It is your person. Duty calls, though, for her to focus on her journey, right? So she wanted him to change up. Come on, show me the town. Well, it's useless to fight about it. He's saying he don't want to fight no more because she is confused about her lover, about this man here. Because whoever he is, he was doing some cheating, I think, at first, right? Is this the same card? The set? I think he was doing some cheating. Because the put out is heartbreaking. With the put out is usually a death card. So if he didn't kill her or anything, because going off this last card, she's confused about her lover. If he didn't kill her or anything like that, it seems like he either put her out the house or did something. But he was stalking though. He needed to wean himself. He had some kind of social skill that needed to go. Okay. But she considered missing. We dealing with missing people now. Missing. Because it's the beginning right here. This man. How much would it take for her to go? God said. She observed he was promiscuous. It was him. He was loose. She didn't know when he was. He came in his defense. She knew the truth. And he know it too, really. Got some online sale. Okay. And this really is a death card. It was heartbreaking because he put her out. So if he put her out, as far as killing her, he put her out the house. Death was death of anything that did not serve him. The relationship of anything that kills the hopes and emotions of her, she need to get away from. Okay? She is wondering who she was. She cannot be ashamed of what is true, but he couldn't be ashamed of what is true. He is a cheater. He was unhealthy for her, God says, but she is keeping her mouth shut. You need to wean yourself from these social skills because he was a stalker, telling her, don't try me. Yeah. He wasn't cleaner than she was. Yeah, but some kind of way by him stalking her. So she went somewhere. And he couldn't find her. And he was stalking. Or if she didn't go anywhere. He just couldn't get in her house or something because the stalking was happening. So some kind of way they're separated out. They wasn't in the same house. You don't have to stalk someone when you're in the same house. Usually you don't be in the same house. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to end that one. That would be, I guess, yeah. Okay, this Healer Tarot, the Brass Love 1 Healer Tarot here on YouTube.